Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast, episode 288, 9 phrases for talking about books in English. Are you tired of lacking confidence when speaking English? Does it block you from achieving your true goals? This podcast is the place for you. This is Teacher Ola Podcast, and my name's Ola, and I empower English learners to become confident speakers. The key to fluency is in your pocket. You'll boost your vocabulary, brush up your grammar, and improve your pronunciation. Enjoy your journey to fluency. Hey there, thank you so much for joining me today. Ever finished a book and thought, how do I describe this in English? Maybe you loved it so much you couldn't stop reading. Or maybe it was so boring you fell asleep. I've been there. In this episode, I'll teach you 9 essential phrases to talk about books. All of them are practical and easy to remember, plus I'll give you real-life examples so you can start using them right away. You'll also practice speaking English, repeating the sentences out loud after me. After repeating and in general listening to this episode, grab your copy of a corresponding worksheet. Download it at teacherola.com/288. One more thing. Do you want to revise and boost your basic, A2 English vocabulary and start using it while speaking English? Then you can't miss this. I'm inviting you to a totally free live English class with me on Saturday, the 27th of April at 8 p.m. The topic: free time. We'll talk about useful everyday phrases and expressions you can actually use when talking about your hobbies, weekends, books, films, music, sport, and whatever you do to relax. It's going to be fun, interactive, packed with vocabulary you'll want to use right away. This class will give your English a boost, and I promise you'll leave with new words and more confidence. Spots are limited, so grab yours at teacherola.com/czas. It was in Polish, teacherola.com/czas. Let's start today's episode. 9 phrases for talking about books in English. Number 1, I really got into it. I really got into it. This phrase means you became deeply engaged with the story after some slow start. For instance, I really got into it. It's perfect for describing books that surprise you with how much you enjoy them after the first few chapters. Use this when a book gradually pulls you in and becomes hard to stop reading. It suggests the book grew on you over time. Okay? Examples. The beginning was slow, but once the mystery started, I really got into it. After about 50 pages, I really got into it. 2. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't put it down. This means the book was so good that you wanted to keep reading non-stop. It suggests the book is extremely engaging with suspense, emotional pull, or an exciting plot that keeps you hooked. Use this for books that make you stay up late reading, or better yet, ignore other responsibilities because you need to know what happens next. Sentences. The thriller was so intense I couldn't put it down. I couldn't put it down. I even read it during my lunch break. 3. It's based on a true story. It's based on a true story. This indicates the book's events actually happened in real life, though some details, of course, may be fiction. It's commonly used for biographies, historical fiction, dramatic description of real events. This phrase adds weight to a story, in my view, because now we know that it really occurred. So it makes the story more powerful or more meaningful. For instance, this book is even more moving because it's based on a true story. I prefer reading books based on true stories because they teach me a lot. 4. It was a real page turner. It was a real page turner. A page turner is a book that's so exciting, you quickly turn pages to see what happens next. Page turner. This describes books with fast-paced plot, suspense, unexpected twists that keep your interest. For example, the detective novel was a real page turner. If you're looking for a page turner for your vacation, I recommend this book. 5. It was an easy read. It was an easy read. This means the book was simple to understand, yet enjoyable without being challenging. The language was clear, the plot was straightforward, and it didn't require much concentration. Use this for light novels or anything that feels relaxing to read rather than intellectually demanding, like in these examples. After studying all day, I wanted an easy read. The book uses simple language, making it an easy read. 6. It was hard to follow at times. It was hard to follow at times. This indicates the book was confusing, perhaps because of complex language, too many characters, or a non-linear timeline, so the chronology was broken. It's useful when criticizing books that require extra effort to understand what's happening. Like for me, the Game of Thrones. Too many characters, way too many. Listen to these examples. The science fiction novel was interesting but hard to follow at times. There were so many characters with similar names that I found it hard to follow at times. 7. I kept falling asleep while reading it. I kept falling asleep while reading it. Obviously, it means the book was extremely boring or slow. It suggests the writing failed to keep you interested and literally making you sleepy. It's a more colorful way to say a book was dull, a book was boring. For instance, the book was so dry I kept falling asleep while reading it. I tried reading that famous classic novel but kept falling asleep. 8. There was too much description, not enough action. There was too much description, not enough action. The book focused on describing settings, appearances, backgrounds, without moving the plot forward. There weren't enough actual events happening to keep you engaged. Listen. There was too much description, not enough action in the first half. 9. It's a bit slow-paced. It's a bit slow-paced. This means the story develops slowly, without much excitement or quick plot movement. Slow-paced book takes its time describing characters, setting, before events even take place. While this isn't always negative, because some readers enjoy this style, it often suggests the book requires patience. For instance, this family drama is well written but a bit slow-paced. If you like slow-paced novels, you'll enjoy this. Time for your practice. Speak English right here, right now. Listen to these 10 sentences from today's episode and repeat them, but only out loud. Let's go. After about 50 pages, I really got into it. After about 50 pages, I really got into it. The thriller was so intense I couldn't put it down. The thriller was so intense I couldn't put it down. This film is even more moving because it's based on a true story. This film is even more moving because it's based on a true story. The detective novel was a real page-turner. The detective novel was a real page-turner. After studying all day, I wanted an easy read. After studying all day, I wanted an easy read. The science fiction novel was interesting but hard to follow at times. The science fiction novel was interesting but hard to follow at times. The book was so dry I kept falling asleep while reading it. The book was so dry I kept falling asleep while reading it. I tried reading that famous classic novel, but kept falling asleep. I tried reading that famous classic novel, but kept falling asleep. There was too much description, not enough action in the first half. There was too much description, not enough action in the first half. If you like slow-paced novels, you'll enjoy this. If you like slow-paced novels, you'll enjoy this. Great job learning these 9 phrases today. Remember, the key is to use them in real conversations. Try describing your current read to a friend or even talk to yourself about it. Yes, that counts. For extra practice, I've created a free worksheet to help these phrases stick. Grab it at teacherola.com/288. Also, go to teacherola.com/czas and sign up for the next free class that is happening at the end of April, the 27th of April at 8 p.m. So again, teacherola.com/czas. If this episode helped you, share it with a fellow bookworm or your fellow English learner. And if you're feeling extra kind, if you have extra time, leave a review or rate or like this episode. It helps more amazing learners like you find the show. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. I believe in you. Remember that. And I know, and you know, you can speak English with fluency if you truly want it. Stay fearless, take care, and say it out loud. I'm your teacher, Teacher Ola, and you've been listening to Teacher Ola Podcast. Bye for now.